The first time you use a particular phone with a particular CP Pro, you will need to calibrate the AC and DC measurements. The CP Pro is extremely linear, so calibration is completed by a simple 2-point method. To calibrate, click Settings, then Calibrate. This is a busy screen, so let me break it down for you. At the top you can see the live AC and DC voltage readings from the CP Pro. Below that is an attenuation toggle switch and a field to enter a reference test voltage. Below that is a drop-down button that we will come back to. And below that is a 0 and gain value for each of the high and low DC ranges, as well as the AC calculation. The drop-down menu allows 3 options: manual calibration, automatic calibration, and calibration reset. In this demonstration, we will show you how to complete a manual calibration. But first I will reset all of the zeros to 0 and gains to 1 by selecting Remove Scaling. Now you can enter any value into the 0 or gain fields, and they will be temporarily applied. However, they will not be saved unless you click the Save button. Whilst attenuation is applied, I should zero and span the high range. The easiest way to do this is as follows. Short the 2 test terminals together using a test lead. Click the Set button that is next to the high 0. You should now see the display voltage is very close to 0. You could also set the AC 0 at this point by clicking the Set button next to the AC 0. Now apply a reference voltage. Enter the value in millivolts to the test voltage field, in this case 2000, and tap the Set button next to the high gain. You should now see that the display voltage is equal to the reference voltage. Double check the 0 by removing the reference voltage and shorting the test terminals, and re-zero if needed. Toggle the ATT button, wait for the potential to stabilize, and repeat the process for the low range 0 and gain. The CP Pro is completely calibrated now. Don't forget to tap Save. The automatic calibration option basically guides you through the manual process that we have just completed. CI Tools retains calibration data for all of its licensed CP Pros, so you shouldn't have to recalibrate for a long time. You could also manually enter these values into another instance of CI Tools on another phone.